Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Bellied Up podcast.
We're here. We're live. Sluggers, Chicago, doing the thing. Miles, feeling good.
You feeling good today, Charlie?
Feeling rocking and rolling.
Jared was asking us what our most useless talent is.
I'm good at organizing things.
And I told him that... What?
I'm good at organizing.
I would love to know what you even organize in your life.
Junk drawer. I organized my junk drawer, and I should have done a time-lapse video of it because, first of all, it took a long time.
Well, here's the question. What were you avoiding that you were cleaning out your junk drawer?
See, it is useful. You're right. I avoiding? God, I avoid things like I'll see a tree and I'll be like, that thing needs to come down. Meanwhile, I'm like 5 videos behind what I'm supposed to be
Your
doing.
team is calling you like, hey, Charlie, what do you think of this edit? And you're just out there cutting down a tree.
Feels better, just to be like doing something with the hands. Maybe I'm misusing my talent, Miles. Maybe I should be working with these things more, What's your most useless talent?
Probably the states and caps, knowing all the states and caps.
Arkansas.
Little Rock.
Alabama.
Alabama is...
Uh-oh. I think we found a problem. Montgomery.
Is that right?
Maine.
I think so. Maine is Augusta.
Is it or is it Montpelier?
No, that's Vermont.
Montgomery. Oh, Vermont is Montpelier. You remember that one commercial? This little kid, early 2000s. They're like, "What's the little kid?" They're like, "What's the capital of Vermont?" You don't think she's gonna get it, and then all of a sudden she goes, "Montpelier." So cute. Okay. California.
Do you think that was worth our precious podcast time?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We should start doing that.
Cut it out.
We should start doing
Cut
that.
it out.
No, we should start doing that with each other. we can challenge whether or not that was worth our precious podcast time.
I mean, arguably, we shouldn't even be doing this podcast if you're talking about time-saving things. This podcast is organizing the junk drawer. I got news for you, Miles. Hey, there's 2 pianos back there. Can you play one of those?
I can play chopsticks.
Let's hear it.
That's the one that's like... Oh,
yeah, that's cute. I like that.
I can't do the... I can't do that part. Can you? Maybe you can be the stick to my chop.
Ooh, that would be nice. So
yeah, I got the states and caps on lock.
That's not bad.
You're going to Wyoming soon?
I'm going to Wyoming.
Cheyenne.
Nope. Oh, nice flex. I thought you were interested in my trip to Wyoming.
No, I just wanted to flex my useless talent.
Yeah, I'm going backpacking, Miles, in the Bighorns. This may be the last podcast we do together. Might be eaten by a moose.
Who are you going with? Buddies or
Adam Gruel? Yeah, he's
So Adam is his fun stuff friend, and I'm Charlie's work friend.
That's
so
not true.
Charlie, Yeah, I'm his work husband, and Adam Gruel is just his fun buddy. Never once have I actually. He's done a throwaway invite to his cabin in the middle of Wisconsin that's not easy to get to, but anything else, not even a whisper, and that's fine. I'm fine with it.
Let me ask you this: do you think I planned this, or do you think Adam planned it and called me up?
That's probably true. We're not
good
planners.
Yeah, I think.
That was a very Weasley way to get out of that.
No, it's true.
It's
true. And I did invite you to my cabin, and you denied.
I did not deny. It's just you can't just.
You weren't there.
This is like a rule for life. If someone says, "Hey, you should come to the cabin," it means they have no intention of you showing up to the cabin.
Really? Because I sent the text to both you and Dude Dad. Dude Dad had no problem complying.
You didn't read the room, you know. And it's like, hey, yeah, we gotta have you out to the cabin sometime, Jared. It's not an invite to the cabin. It's just a pleasantry that you say.
Invite
when Charlie goes,
dates.
yeah, we gotta have you guys out to the cabin. That's just a pleasantry.
So now I got to invite you in a specific way.
Miles, didn't you invite Charlie once to a pheasant hunting and he didn't show up?
I did an official.
Yeah.
I did an official invite to go pheasant hunting. Right. He said yes.
Yep.
And then he double booked himself and didn't show up.
Well, to be fair, that's a very Charlie thing for me to do. And also, I had a show. So I had no business saying yes.
You're just going to spend your whole life doing shows, or you're going to hang out with the people that care about you?
Miles, this is not fair. Okay? It's not fair to bring this up right now in front of all these people.
As we're about to do a show tonight.
I know.
And my wife and kid are just at the hotel room while I'm doing that.
Ann's not going to come?
I not with our kid. No.
Yeah, not with the little man.
Yeah, he's got a sketch.
Well, Miles, look, I do want to have more fun with you, and you should really come out to my cabin sometime.
Yeah, we got to have you out to the cabin sometime.
Well, why don't you come out? When do you want to do it?
I'm just saying this to get out of this conversation because I accidentally brought up that I have a lake cabin and you said you don't. You know, it's kind of one of those deals. Well, we got to have you out.
You have a lake house.
Have you ever showed up to someone's after they said we got to have you out to the lake?
No, because
Exactly. It just doesn't happen.
But if you ask me.
But if you said we're having Berens Palooza at my cabin on this date.
So
book it, signed, sealed, and delivered.
Yeah.
Then I would be like, all right, I got to figure out how to get there.
All I have to do is come up with a name for it.
You're like, oh, I didn't say that. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, figure out how to get there if I can. Yeah, I mean, if you picked a date, for sure.
I did pick a date. Check your texts. Check the texts. I got receipts. Receipts.
He's like, yeah, the only time I got is like July 3rd and 4th. Can you guys come out then?
No, it was 2 weekends before that.
We'll have you out to the cabin on December 25th.
Just for the day. That's how I feel anytime anyone does a destination wedding. It's like, you don't really want me there. I'm not taking my vacation.
Oh.
Well,
so yeah. So what would an invite to your cabin look like?
Miles, you want to come out to my cabin?
I do, Charlie.
When?
When are you available?
Whenever, dude. I'll have my people reach out to your people.
See? Work.
You know what, Miles?
Work, buddy.
Okay. I'm gonna do a deer and fishing trip in the fall.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
again, very, very wide time frame.
All right, I'm gonna find the dates and invite you out. Bring your bow, bring your pole.
Okay.
No guns because it'll probably be bow season.
Okay.
Get you a tag or a fishing license, whatever you want to do. Caught a muskie off my shoreline.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I've been hitting the bass off the dock.
Have you?
Yeah.
What have you been using?
Just been bobber fishing, basically.
Oh, okay. I like a little bobber fishing.
Yeah.
I was crushing.
It's nice to do that off the dock.
It is.
You know
what's even nicer? Get a little top water going. No, nothing gets me going like some knocking a top water.
Except for my nephew was also fishing with his little Mickey Mouse one.
You got bigger fish than you?
Well, no, but it just kept casting it over my line.
What is your nephew?
No, I know. And the wind was going right to left, and he was casting left to right and kept blaming the wind. Anything
that is a true Midwesterner right there. Blame it on the wind. Well, Miles, I'm sorry that you feel left out, but I feel like you're just...
I don't feel left out. I'm just stating facts.
I mean...
I understand.
What happens...
I'm a realist. I understand how the world works.
You feel guilty that you didn't come to my cabin, and so now you're...
Is Adam married?
No, he's not married.
Well, there we go.
Are you kidding me? We're going on a backpacking trip in Wyoming.
Correct. Dude. This is single guy stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
It is. I mean, this is like...
It's true. I'll walk it back a little, you know. I messed up. I got married and had a kid.
Right. So
that's not your fault.
You can't come backpacking with me, but you're also not going to die alone. So, you take the good with the bad.
I'll have someone to wipe my ass when I'm 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Or at least, well, that depends how, and I won't go into that. Well, should we take some callers?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Neil, you got Miles and Charlie from the Bellied Up podcast.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, Neil. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Nice.
Well, I heard you got yourself a little bit of a crazy father-in-law. I would love to hear the story.
Oh, dude. Okay, so, well, where do you guys want me to start?
From the beginning.
Okay, so from the beginning, I guess I'll just start and you guys can just comment as I go. I was raised Mormon. I was raised like really Mormon, like
soaking Mormon.
Went to church,
like Ruby Frankie
Mormon,
like Ruby Frankie. Mormon.
Yeah. Basically, I went to church every Sunday, never ever missed for the longest time, for 25 years. Married a Mormon girl, even. Everything was handy dandy and everything. And then we moved down to Utah together. And about a year before COVID, I decided that I did some searching and my own kind of what do you call it?
Spiritual journey.
My own spiritual journey for the church, and I found in my own decisions, without trashing on it too much because I've already had my anger phase with it, but I just decided it wasn't for me. And my wife at the time decided it wasn't for her either. So we both together left the church, which drastically changed our whole entire lives. Like, very much so.
How so?
Basically, for me, it was like rethinking my whole entire life. It was, I thought for the longest time that this was the true church. There was nothing that you could say or do that would change or sway my
you were lost, essentially.
Sway my thoughts on it at all. Yeah, like I knew my path. I knew what was the right thing. You were wrong. I was right. And that was all gone. Like, it was, and it.
What happened though, real quick?
Yeah, what was?
Did you try coffee for the first time? What was the deal?
No, really, what actually was kind of. It was my friend, and he introduced me to weed for the first time. But
wow, that'll get you rethinking some things.
He listened to one Chief Keef song and was like, "This is fucking it."
Nah,
and then the guy's like, "Wait till you hear a Lil Wayne song."
Yeah, it was kind of one of those things that I decided. Because I was kind of like questioning the church at that time anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And so at one point I was like, you know what, if I'm going to commit myself to this church, I want to know everything. I want to question everything. I want to know every single little bit and piece. I'm going to search through it all, you know? So I spent like a few months just like really researching everything, really digging into everything, and just decided that. And the more and more I looked, the more and more I realized that this wasn't the church for me. So I, like, it really did like affect me big and like in a huge way. I remember I was driving to my friend's house and it just kind of dawned on me. And he's like 8 hours away, and I drove the whole entire way without listening to anything. It was just me and my head for 8 hours. I was just like, oh my gosh, my whole entire life is like a lie, basically.
Wow. That is wild. And then
it made me depressed.
Well,
and then so it made me like super, super depressed for like 2 years. Like 2 years, it was just like I wasn't into anything. I was just like, I was very much contemplating suicide for a long time and all that kind of thing. And then my wife at the time, because she left the church at the same time too, and without me knowing, was contemplating her sexuality the whole entire time.
Nice.
So I'm super depressed, losing it all, just like, oh my gosh, my family stopped talking to me for a bit because that dynamic got really, I'm the first person
wife's a lesbian.
Generation. Yeah. My wife's a lesbian and everything. Yeah, like it.
Full lesbian, or was she bi?
If you asked her, and this is straight from her, she said she's like 80% lesbian, 20% bi.
Okay. That's not good for you. Yeah.
No, it was not good for me at all. No. But
keep going. I mean, this is.
Yeah. Shit, I forget. There's
You were at your wife's a lesbian.
Such a big deal. This was such a big deal. You guys have to remember that, like, it was so stressful for me. Everything that happened, I would start having memory gaps. I had to write some of this shit down, like, because I didn't remember it all. I had to write it all down. But so yeah, we both leave the church, and she's contemplating that she's lesbian. So I'm like, I can already feel that in our relationship. I'm like, oh my gosh, something's going on between us. I'm already super depressed because I realized my whole entire life was a lie and my family has stopped talking to me. I'm like, man, what is going on? I'm feeling really bad. And instead of her family and her friends being like, oh wow, like Neil and oh crap, I was trying not to use her name.
We'll cut it out.
Thank you. I'm trying really hard not to use their names because I don't want to deal with them at all. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so it's like, man, like my wife are trying really hard to, like, you know, trying to fix things or whatever. No, that's not how they took it at all. In fact, her dad was like, oh, I'm pretty sure he's cheating. He's cheating on her. Like she's depressed. He's super depressed and sad, and she's being all weird and stuff. Like he has to be cheating on her. And he convinced like the rest of like the family, like she had a friend that would like call her up and be like, where's Neil, this and that, and like trying to find and like they were just making my life hell for like 3 years, just trying to, like, they wanted me to be cheating so bad, but I never was. And it got to the point where it's just like, it was insane. They started making lies about everything, of just being like, one time as I was, this was right after I had left the church. It was a few months afterwards. I was sleeping terribly, not doing well. At one point in the middle of the night, around 1 a.m., I basically went on a fever dream. I got into the car and I thought I was driving to a nearby chicken store, like a chicken tender shop. And because we go there all the time and our friends own the store. So we went over there. So I drove over there like in the middle of the night, not realizing what I was doing. And then I called my wife and I was like, hey, where are you? And then she answers back and she's like, what do you mean, where are you? It's with them. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, and then I woke up, like my brain woke up at that moment, and it dawned on me that I was like, holy shit, like, where am I? Like, what is going on? Like, it was no longer day, it was night. It was really, really, really trippy, and it freaked me out. And then like about 10 minutes later, I just drive back home, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was like crazy and stuff. And I talked to my wife about it a little bit, and we then went to bed or whatever. She told her friend that story, And her friend was like, he was out cheating in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh my gosh, chill, woman. And she would say like all these things and stuff this is the worst part about this chick too. So she was telling me all these like things, trying to convince my wife that I was cheating on her and stuff. While at the time, one time we would be like watching a movie and my wife had her little brother and her friend, and they're like these 19-year-old hot boys, super jacked and stuff. And she was sitting with them and like reaching down into their pants while we're watching this movie while she's married. And then she's attacking me for being like, yo, I think Neil's cheating on you. It's like, come on, bitch.
Wow.
But yeah.
Wow. So much to unpack there.
So where are we at now?
Sorry, I went on a rant.
No, you're good. Where are we at now?
Where, like, me personally?
I mean, like, is that present day stuff that's going on?
Oh, no, dude, this happened like years ago, 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, so what's going on now? Like, what's your situation like?
What's going on now? I finally got divorced. During that divorce, like, I went and I started working for this little contractor guy down there. That went south. And then her dad got involved too with it all. And it was just like, he was trying to pin all these things on me. So I just left Utah. I was like, man, dude, I am tired of Utah. Like, everyone down here is against me. They're all just being rude and just trying to they were literally just making my life hell. They were trying to pin this guy's house got robbed on him, which I'm pretty sure it never did. I don't think anything happened. They're just trying to pin things on me. And it was like, it just got so stressful and so insane that I finally just left and I moved back up into Washington where my family lives.
Wow. Well,
like, screw it, I'm done. And I moved up here and it actually they were able to pin one thing on me legally, which I think they were just trying anything. I don't think they were trying to do anything. I think they're just trying to make my life harder as I get away from there. Because for the last year, I've been trying to find a job, and I learned I had a felony on my case, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
What?
And I couldn't get a job anywhere.
Wait, what was the felony?
The felony was, after I got divorced, I was living with the guy, and he was the contractor, and I lived with him for a little bit, and it was funny, he was actually my weed dealer at the time too when I lived in Utah. But afterwards, I was working with him, and he was finally just had enough of me or whatever. That's another story. But so I left and I moved out of his house and I moved into another house. And about a week later, he said his house gets robbed. And I don't believe him, because he was saying all these things and then he tried to blame it on me. And I have this tiny little Chevy Volt, and he was like, man, you stole motorcycles and these speakers that are like huge speakers and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, not only was I moving and my car was full of stuff, but how am I going to fit a motorcycle in a Chevy Volt?
Well, you rent a U-Haul,
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get the U-Haul. You're right.
So you just are a wanted man then? Because I don't think you can just find out you have a felony. I think that you would know if you had a felony or not.
No, I didn't. I really didn't know.
So you're a wanted man then?
Yeah, kind of, but I'm fixing it, and it is not really it is being fixed, and if I got pulled over, it would not affect me. We're on that part of it now where I'm actually fixing it, because I got a job now. Finally got a job and got some income coming in, so where I can actually do something about it.
So it's
been a stressful year and a half.
You got charged with a felony.
Yeah.
But
you never got arrested.
You never got arrested, and you didn't know you got charged with a felony?
Yeah, because it was in Utah, And I honestly was thinking, like, because it was so outlandish to me that he was like, you robbed my house and blah, blah, blah. I was just like, you're ridiculous, dude. Like, you're absolutely ridiculous. I'm not dealing with this. I'm walking away. Like, because I just didn't think anything would happen. It felt so outlandish to me. But this is where I found out how I think he's stuck. How I think the felony stuck is that he went to my wife's dad, which he said that he has video proof of me going to him in the front of his house and admitting to him that I robbed this guy's place. And I was like, yeah, like, think about that for a sec. Like, he had tried to get this guy to think, like, and he believed it. So he's like, Neil did rob it. And I was like, dude, like, show me the video. Let's see the video. I would love to see that video. Let's see it. Like, and they have never, ever brought it up. But that was more than enough for him to be believed by her dad.
But what about the police officer? Wouldn't they have needed to see the proof?
That's what I thought. Like, that's what I thought. So, like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's gone down. Like, in a few months here, I will be going to trial and figuring it all out. But, like, I have no idea how they got a pin on me. I have no idea who they talked to or what went on, or if they got other people to lie for it and be like, oh, yeah, he totally, like, I have no idea.
Are you sure this guy was dealing you weed and not PCP?
Yeah, 100%. But he did deal in other things too. But I know I only bought weed from him.
Wild.
He was. What really sucked too is that, like, I really liked the guy. He was a cool dude, and then all of a sudden it was just like, I don't know. It was like a switch or whatever.
Well, you lose a motorcycle and a couple good speakers, and that can do a lot to a weed dealer.
Yeah, well, he didn't have a motorcycle.
Well, you guys, it wasn't about the speakers. That's the back of the speakers where he was storing all of his weed.
Oh, yeah.
That's the real issue here. Well, man, we appreciate you calling in and sharing your story. Sorry you had to go through a bunch of that. That's tough. But you're feeling better now or no?
Oh, yeah. Since I've been working, I'm working on copper roofs now. Cool. And I put on copper roofs, and it's so, like, specific, and you have to be anal about everything. And I don't know, it's like my perfectionist dream, basically, and I love it.
Nice.
I freaking love it.
Well, listen, if you are thinking of stealing something, copper roofs, that's what you want to steal right there. I mean, that's some money. That is
true. We're taking a copper roof off right now and putting on a new one. So it's like there's this trailer that's just full of copper. And it's just like, man,
where?
This would be like,
yeah,
where again? Yeah, well, not telling that one. Sorry, guys.
Next time.
All right, man. Well, we're glad that you're in a better spot now. And again, thanks for calling in.
Yeah, really appreciate you.
Sorry I blabbed on.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. And we're glad, you were feeling down and you got through it. So good for you. And real quick, what advice do you have for people who are feeling that low themselves?
Oh, dude, it's one of those things that even when the people there that are supposed to help you and that are supposed to be there for you, just hang in there no matter what. It will only get better. It's hard. It is hard to hang in there. And I understand, and I know that more than anyone. But as long as you just keep going, like, and just remember that there's another day, like, it will get better. And that's hard to remember, but just remember that.
Well, that's real good advice. That's a place to leave it. Well, thank you for sharing, man. We appreciate you, and good luck with those copper roofs, okay?
Yeah, thanks for calling, guys. Sorry, I feel like I just blabbed on the whole time or so.
No, it was really interesting. Fascinating.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot to it, but yeah, that's a good bit for you. But thanks for calling. It was good to talk about it to someone else and hear reactions.
Nice.
Yeah.
100%.
Definitely.
Well, have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too, guys.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Some odd.
Something.
It's a lot of bad stuff that's happened to one guy.
Yeah. I got more questions than I got answers out of that phone call.
He just ran past when he said that he was just blacking stuff out. And then had the fever dream. I mean, are we a true crime podcast now?
I think we could. I mean, I wanted to ask him more questions. Really?
Yeah.
Let's call him back up.
I mean, talk about a kick to the nuts.
Oh, my God.
Get out of the Mormon church finally, and then your wife's like, yeah, I'm a lesbian. You're like, God damn it.
Well, why didn't he just tell that to the dad? That's not his place.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, yeah, I got a lot of questions. Also the robbery. Didn't he say the family?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. My brain's in a pretzel, and it doesn't make, the sense is not there right now for me. So,
well, hey. We'll see how the trial goes.
We'll see how the trial goes.
Yeah.
And we will. Maybe this is a good caller to do the. We'll talk about it once the smoke settles.
Yeah, once the smoke settles. So yeah, if you're listening right now, fella, what was his name again? Oh, he didn't want to say his name.
No, he said his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
All right. Well, Neil, we wish you the best out there. Once the trial's over, you give us another call. We got more questions. Miles, you've been back to school, right? Time or two?
Back to school.
To prove to mommy that I'm not a fool. Or daddy, I forget. I got to watch that movie again. But you going back to school, right?
I have been back to school before.
And sometimes, like, the school over the summer, they make some new steps, you know?
Yeah.
But they did it on a budge, you know? And
which is short for
budget. And
which is French for budget.
True. And sometimes you go ass over tea kettle over the steps and you haven't even gotten to math class yet. Well, let me do some math for you. Okay, you go to the hospital after that. You're taking an ambulance ride. Well, 1 plus ambulance equals, shoot, man, I'm out of money. But Nicolay is going to, talk to that insurance company and give him a piece of his beard. And you're going to get that cashola back at you, baby. So call 1-855-Nicolay.
Jeffrey, you got Miles and Charlie from the Bellied Up podcast on the line. How are you?
Holy heck, I'm doing good. How are you boys?
Doing good. I heard you hate someone at summer camp. Tell us what's going on at summer camp.
Yes, I do. Sorry about my dog barking in the background. I run a summer camp down here in Texas. And so what happens is every July, for the entire month of July, a gentleman that I have to work with, he basically comes and he lives with me for a month. Not like in my house, but we are stuck in the same 40 by 48 room for 14 to 16 hours a day while I'm cooking, doing my thing, and he's just sitting on his lazy butt doing nothing.
First of all, you don't sound like a guy that hates anyone. You sound like a guy that runs a Christian ministry, you know?
Yeah, it's a Christian camp.
It is.
So you got to be kind of
I could tell that when you said "holy heck," and yet here you are hating someone. I gotta show you some passages in the Bible.
He's one of maybe 3 people in my life. I shook his hand and instantly knew we're not going to be friends, and that's okay, you know.
A little confused. It's summer camp. Why are you in the cabin for 14 to 16 hours a day?
So it's the main building that I'm in. So on top of being the camp director, I'm also the cook. So it's in the mess hall where the kitchen is.
Oh, so, okay. So you're the camp director, huh?
Yeah. So throughout the year, this whole facility runs with me and one other part-time custodian. And then in the summertime, we ramp up, hire a bunch of extra lifeguards, people that, because it's a Christian camp, we got to pinch some pennies here and there, so we'll also do all the cooking.
That makes sense. Budget cuts.
But you're the director.
Yeah.
So you must have hired this guy.
No. So he was told to me that he is going to be, I don't think how to explain this. So he hires and trains all the counselors. But because he's like my equal in a hierarchy, it's of the it's a Catholic diocese.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So like, we're under a bishop, and so the bishop was like, "Hey, here's our guy. He's gonna train you and help you." Like, well, that's great. And so we're equals, but he handles the actual like programming of the camps. Like, he's doing the summer camp songs. He's making all the fun nights, the messy water games, all the activities they do, and I'm running the actual facilities, the ground.
Are you a little bit jealous that he gets to do all the fun stuff? Is that where this is coming
absolutely.
from? Why weren't you selected to do the fun stuff?
Oh, well, this guy's older than I am.
He's older than you?
Yeah, older, more experienced. I mean, he's in his early 30s, I'm in my later 20s. But the reason why I despise this guy is the very first summer we were out here. It's his daughter's like very first time over at summer camp because she was old enough to finally be a camper. Do a swim test, right? Make sure everybody can swim in the pool. And this guy's like, "Hey, my daughter can't swim." We're like, so we're chatting it up with him. It's like, what a beautiful memory this could be for her. First summer camp, she's learning to swim with her dad. You get to be in the pool. And then this guy, straight face, looks at us and goes, No, that's my wife's job to teach her how to swim.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You're in summer camp. We can't be having that kind of attitude, and that's just kind of stuff the tone for us.
Is this guy's name Harrison Butker?
No. The guy name's Robin.
Robin Butker, his brother.
I wonder, though. If old Robin doesn't know how to swim himself, and that's why he's doing it.
Ooh, you know what? I never asked if he could swim.
Yeah,
could be.
I bet you maybe. Usually when we hate someone, it's that we don't know them well enough. I think that's the process for anyone who has some sort of disdain for another human being. And I kind of wonder if you and him could just get to know each other a little bit better. Maybe you'll find out he doesn't know how to swim. And that's where this is all coming from. Miles, what are you looking at?
So sorry. This is so disruptive. But across the street, there's a UFC gym, and there's a kid training with a trainer, and the trainer just knocked the kid on his ass. You see him?
We're trying to help this guy. We're trying to help him with Robin, for God's sake. I'm sorry. I apologize
I'm so sorry.
for Miles.
I'll do my penance.
So what you're
later.
saying is I need to take this guy to UFC gym.
That could be it.
That's true.
That could be it. Maybe you plant a seed with him and see if there's any sort of fighting you can do to kind of get this out of your system. Maybe you'll both come to appreciate each other a little bit more.
Certainly.
Yeah.
No, so I called and I was like, hey, I wonder if there's any Midwest advice of how to politely yet sneakily tell someone, like, just fuck off.
Oh, wow. Did you hear that, Miles?
Yeah, I mean, is that very Catholic of you?
Oh.
I mean, you could say no. You could say it's not. But the Lord forgives.
Yeah.
Classic.
So
that's just the Catholic thing. You just do whatever you want and then just go, I'll go to confession.
There you go. Here is my question, though. Aside for him not wanting to teach his daughter how to swim, being a bit of a sexist, bit of a chauvinist, what else has he done?
I was trying to think, so what else has he done? So throughout the year, when we have our little meet and greets, he's a did you write that down kind of guy. Like, you'll be in your meetings, and I'm sitting there taking my notes. Someone will say something, he'll turn to me and go, hey, did you write that down?
Like as a joke or being serious?
Dead serious.
Oh,
like he doesn't take any notes. I'm over here trying to scribble away because it's, hey, we only work really hard 2 months out of the year. Could just.
What is this guy doing his other job? What is he doing his job?
So in the other 10 months out of the year, he oversees the youth ministry in our diocese. So all the different churches, youth groups, he plans and does events for them.
The old big shot.
Yeah.
Big swinging communion over there.
No, yeah.
What skeletons do you think he has in the closet?
Oh, man. I No, he's got a couple. No, at one point he tried to do a T-shirt printing business, and that failed.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
You're hitting Miles right in a soft spot right
Every
there.
Every good entrepreneur has tried and failed at selling T-shirts, okay? So, whatever. I thought, yeah.
He's tried and failed at a couple of things. I mean, no problem with that.
I thought that he was gonna say that they were to do a fun event where it was renewing your baptism, and everyone showed up and everyone was gonna get rebaptized, but to make it go quickly, they just brought a hose out there, and everyone was dressed in white. And they just started hosing people down, and then it turned from baptism to a Mardi Gras.
Bud Light commercial from the 80s.
So I went to summer camp once as a kid. Did you ever go to?
I've never gone. No.
We called it Bible camp.
Yeah, never. 12 kids, that's camp enough.
Yeah, that's true. Every day was summer camp at your house.
Exactly.
I went to Bible camp, and I have, I think I confessed this. I don't know if it was on this podcast or on You Betcha Radio. But at the end of the week, they would do a relay race with your cabin. So each cabin would do a relay race. And we were winning, and I was a part of where you put an egg on a spoon and you hold the spoon in your mouth, and then we had to go down a set of stairs, and then the last leg was the canoe, but you didn't get a paddle. They had to do it with their hands. And my egg fell off of the spoon, and if it falls off, you got to go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
But the egg didn't crack. So I just put it back on the spoon.
Yeah.
And just kept going.
That's fair.
But I was supposed to go back.
Did people get upset with you?
No one found out. So it was just kind of one of those things that it was.
How have you lived with this your whole life?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's a good story, though.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys win?
Summer camp will do that. Make you good stories.
Yeah. What's the wildest thing you've ever seen at this Catholic summer camp?
Oh, boy, the wildest thing. So this will be our third summer. I'm trying to think what's the wildest thing we've ever seen. Well, this is back when I was a counselor. So this summer camp program's going 40-something years. So this camp that we've built, new, so it's kind of this weird in between of traditions. Back when I was a counselor in high school, we had the thing where when a kid was homesick, to make them stop thinking about wanting to go home, you tell them that, hey, this is a snake problem, and we need to dig a hole. So we'd get a shovel, we just start making them dig a hole to stop.
So you're running. You basically just stole the plot of Holes.
Yeah.
You realize that those kids were prisoners.
But it was at a summer camp, wasn't it?
So I think it's called Camp Something in Holes.
Camp Green Lake?
Yeah.
How much do these parents pay you to take their kids for a week?
About $500.
Ooh, $500 a week? Not a bad business right there. How many kids you got? Let's run the numbers.
We can have about 100 campers at a time.
All right. Here's what you can do. All right. You can't do anything about this year. You're stuck with the guy. But next year, you start telling the parents that $600. You skim $100 off the top from each of them. You go to that bishop. You say, hey, I got a little donation for the church, but come in with some strings attached. All right. I saw this happen in an episode of The Sopranos where they bought a stained glass window. It's the same kind of thing. Or maybe it was The Wire. Either way, you can bribe a bishop. All right. So you guys start thinking, how do you just get this money? My thing is overcharge the parents, skim off the top, get that guy booted.
I like the way you think, Charlie.
All right. Good. Miles, you're pretty quiet here. What do you think?
I'm just thinking about summer camp,
Oh, sorry. Are we still thinking about the egg and the spoon?
No. I'm just thinking about summer camp in general. And, I have a very specific someone who works at a summer camp in mind. Do you know what I'm talking about, Charlie?
Like Wet Hot American Summer?
No, like there's just a specific type of person that likes to work at a summer camp.
Okay.
Would you say that stereotype rings true? The overly positive person that is just kind of innocent. Is that true in the summer camp game?
Oh, yeah.
But
100%.
Not for
all the other directors in the camp business are very chipper people.
Do you have to sleep with this guy? I mean, do you have to sleep?
We will be in the same cabin together. We'll be within about 10 feet of each other, but I will be in my own little closed off room.
Okay. What's it like sleeping with him?
Man, I can't hear out of one side of my head, so I just put my good ear down and I don't hear anything. So
Oh, okay.
if he snores or if he's loud, I don't hear anything.
Okay. So you're talking to us on one AirPod right now.
How'd you lose your hearing?
Oh, I just born without it.
Oh,
Born without it. All right.
is it a situation where you can do the implant to improve it, or is it a different condition?
Probably could if I wanted to, but it's just easier to have the one good ear and the one bad ear, and then you can tune out a lot of noise.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
Some of my grandpa, he puts his hearing aids in and doesn't turn them on.
Yeah,
He
nice.
just doesn't care what everyone's saying.
Yeah, it's just for show.
Yeah.
At that point.
It's easy just to smile and nod sometimes. Just
Have you ever seen Parent Trap?
oh yeah, favorite movie.
Sounds
Fantastic.
like you need to get this guy in the dead of the night just snoring away. You need to drag his mattress out to the lake and just float him out to the middle of the lake and just start doing that stuff to him.
Yeah. Or you're the cook. Just make like beans and let her rip.
I got to deal with that,
You're
Charles.
gonna fart him to death? Or
I
what?
think so. He's got minimal options here. You know? I mean, you got to make this as unpleasant for this guy as humanly possible. You know? You read in the Bible, it's an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Make the whole world go blind. Right?
I guess so, yeah.
Did I misread that section?
Yeah, you're pretty close enough.
So,
Do you guys sing Angel's Wings at this camp?
Angel's Wings.
And I will
raise you up
Raise you up. Yep. Oh, yeah.
on eagle's wings.
On the breath of God. Oh, yeah.
That's what the
Love that
words
one.
are?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bear you on the breath of God, make you to shine like the sun.
To shun like
Hold
the
you with palm of
sun.
his hand.
Shine like the sun.
I don't think so. Hey, one more quick Catholic quiz for you.
Just so many Catholic calls.
Peace be with you.
And with your spirit.
Damn it!
God.
He's been at
He's
to
not
church.
lying. He's been to church.
Yeah. Good for you.
That was a test,
Yeah,
and you
kinda hard not
passed.
to. Dad was a deacon.
Your dad was a deacon. Oh, deacon.
Yeah.
That's a different deal right there. You know, those were
he
the cool priests.
Just couldn't fully commit to being a priest.
Yeah,
you know?
1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know,
Yeah, it's like that.
foot in the. He can preach, but he can't dole out the communion. Is that right?
You can walk around and do the like incense thing though.
And he's an incense guy.
So is he pretty good with the old incense urn thingy?
Oh, yeah, the thurible? Oh, yeah, he's great with it.
Thurible.
I knew it was a thermal. That
Flexing.
was also a test.
Flexion. I was the incense altar boy because I like matches the most.
Should we do? We're fully in it. This is the last 4 calls we've done have just been about religion.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Should we
tied to
should
it.
we have him do Bible camp Catholic trivia to us?
Yeah. Let's do Bible trivia with me and Miles. 3 questions. Winner gets a cookie.
Oh, geez. Okay. On the Bible questions.
Or whatever.
Just Catholic
questions.
trivia.
Catholic trivia. All right. Who was the
Peter.
priestess who told Mary that she was going to have her heart stabbed by the swords?
Wait. Say that shit again. Say that.
That sounds like an episode of Game of Thrones.
It was a priestess.
There was a priestess at the baptism of Jesus.
Okay.
Not the baptism, at the circumcision. So sorry. At the Jesus' circumcision, there was a priestess who went up and told Mary, your heart will be stabbed by, the swords of sorrow. Immaculate Heart of Mary. Do you know what her name was?
I didn't know the Bible had a section detailing Jesus' circumcision. That seems...
Yeah.
What?
What is this Saint James version? What's going on?
What is this? I don't remember that.
Hang on. Elizabeth. No, Elizabeth was her cousin.
No, she's
Elizabeth was the cousin.
All
It
right.
was Anna.
Anna.
Priestess Anna.
Oh, yeah, Anna.
Okay, so
I knew
we're
that.
0 for 1.
All right.
They really talk about him, getting his foreskin chopped off.
He was Jewish, dude.
I know, but they talk
Yeah, it was
about-
Jewish. On the 8th day.
8th day. On the 8th day.
On the
Okay.
8th day, chopped it off.
8th day.
Yeah, I mean, that'll happen.
All right. Hopefully they. Well.
Ooh,
fine.
gosh, thanks.
All
Trying
right.
to do a little softer ball ones
Yeah.
here.
Why are you starting with the? That's like the final question there.
that's like the
Oh,
final
yeah,
boss.
How high we were in. All right, let's see. What do we got? Something. What was the third plague that Moses enacted on the Israelites?
Fuck. Locusts.
Correct.
Bing, 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 boom. Also the only plague I know, but perfect. Next question. Don't go Old Testament on us again. All right.
Yeah, what the
That's
Oh, you want New Testament?
yeah.
stuff.
That's the
Okay.
pissed off God stuff.
Well, we don't need. Just yeah.
Miles doesn't like to lose. He's getting sad and salty over here.
The Bible's not my strong suit. I'm more.
Happy. I'll give you
13 years of
Softball one.
Catholic education. They just taught you all the rules. So I know the
yeah.
rules. I don't know the Bible is
Oh.
good.
All right, give us
Yeah,
a
I'll
rule.
give you a really soft T-ball question here. Who was the prisoner that they traded Jesus for during the crucifixion?
Barabbas.
Good job.
Yeah.
Another Bible question.
Boom. Boom. All right. Miles wants a rule question. Catholic rule question.
Good question, fools.
Charlie,
We have so
how
many.
how long before communion are you supposed to fast?
An hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's an easy one. That was a good one. How many are, boys? I can't even think of any. I'm sorry. Completely brain dead right now.
All right. That happens.
It's all that summer camp heat.
Well, enough Catholic talk. Let's figure out how you're going to kill this counselor that you got to sleep with. Poison? No, I'm kidding. We don't want to kill him. Let's see here. I don't know. Do you know his wife?
I do.
Do you like his wife? Not
doesn't
like
talk much.
Ninth Commandment, like her.
Of course, she doesn't talk much. He doesn't let her.
Is that the deal? Is she in like one of those like Opus Dei kind of things?
Nah, she's really introverted.
Okay. All right.
Like 2 or 3 times I met her, and she's been like, "Oh, hi, wave," and then she disappears somewhere.
Did she ever teach her daughter how to swim?
This will be the 3rd summer, and I've yet to see his daughter swim, so I'm gonna have to go with no on that one.
All right. I would say you could teach his daughter how to swim, but that's probably just not something you want. That's not a.
I mean, that would be the way to piss him off, probably.
Yeah, you could teach his daughter how to swim. Show him how a real father does it.
You know what? It's not a half bad idea. I do teach swim lessons.
Well, there you go. There you go. I think the real situation is here is you're stuck inside all day while he gets to go outside and have some fun. So I think you gotta just put some PB&Js on the menu, make them in advance, get out there and have some fun. All right. I think if you have some fun, that'll balance things out in the bedroom with you and your buddy. and then and if that doesn't work, just smoke them out of there. All right.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Or just start watching movies really late and sleep on your good ear.
Yeah, just start watching the Da Vinci Code. That'll really piss him off.
Is he a hardcore Catholic?
I've never asked him the trivia, so I want to know. But I assume we work at the diocese. I assume he at least attends regularly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Some guys are just in for the paycheck. You never know. Well, anything else we can help you with? You got buy, sell, or trade?
Unfortunately, I don't. You'd think in all the summer camp I'd have something. But of course, I don't. But you tell your folks I say howdy.
All right, will do. That's the Texas version of that. And you guys have a safe summer camp and have some fun. And, look for a redeeming quality in the fella. Maybe you can start building a better relationship. There's got to be some
common ground.
Yeah.
Something.
Just look for that. If you can't beat them, then try to have
the bar with them, right?
Yeah, have some fun with them. You guys are Catholic. Bring some booze up there. Have some fun.
No, we have plenty of that. Don't you worry.
Okay.
All right. The camp counselor's letting loose after hours.
A little sacramental whiskey. There you go. Well, you guys have fun, all right? It's summer, for God's sake. The robots will kill us soon, so enjoy the life, all right? Enjoy life while you got it. All right.
Sure will. Charlie, Miles, y'all be good.
You too.
God bless you.
God bless you too. And also with your spirit. With your spirit.
All right, boys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. That call was going great until you got distracted by the guy getting his ass beat.
You are correct, and I do apologize. Yeah. But Jared saw that, and now I couldn't.
Dude just got smoked. Where did he hit him? Hit him in the face? Oh,
and you could tell, like he's there because his parents kind of made him go there. Like the kid really didn't want to be there.
Yeah, he's just gassed, just questioning all his life decisions at this point.
Oh, you got a voicemail, Jared? You whooped me in trivia, Charlie.
I know I did.
I knew the Barabbas one. What was the one before that?
The plague.
I was trying to remember all of the plagues because I think there was frogs that came down. There was the locust. I think wasn't one of the plagues just like famine?
Yeah. I don't know. Is that a plague?
Wasn't it raining blood too at some point?
Yeah, I mean, it's the Bible. They rained a lot of stuff. Wild book, man. You read that book of Revelations. I mean, someone was on psychedelics with that one. They actually think that the guy who wrote it was eating some bread that had gone awry. Same stuff that they had in Salem, Massachusetts. That the quote unquote witches, they thought they were just hallucinating on psychedelics. It's the mold on the bread. It's crazy how that works, man. He doesn't have a name?
All right, we have nameless man on the line.
Let's hear it.
Voicemail.
Hey, Bellers, Chad here from
Chad.
I'm a pig farmer from Iowa and need some help. I've called in before, but I'm trying to find a way to name my pigs. It's a big deal in the pig world to name your pigs and give them a catchy name. And I'm kind of stuck with all the traditional stuff, and I want to be different and need some help. And my last name is Yoder. Trying to maybe, I'm an Amish descendant here a couple generations back and left that, but trying to figure out how to maybe tie that in with a little bit to help with some marketing around that and really kind of help my farm grow. And figured you guys could help me out. Now, listen, I just listened to the last episode, and I'm no Joe from Get Your Lube. I won't promise anything of that quality with my laugh, etc. But I'd like to pick your brains and go down a few rabbit holes on this and figuring out how to get something accomplished with these pigs that makes it pop for old Yoder Family Farms here.
You shout out to Yoder Family Farms, first of all. Amish in the background. My uncle owned a pig farm. That's a tough business, man.
What was your uncle's pigs' names?
I'd have to ask him. I don't know. I just know that my uncle almost died from methane poisoning in there. It can kill you quick. But anyways, naming your pigs. I was just in this movie, Green and Gold, actually. Nice flex, Charlie. But the main character in that movie...
How did it do in the box office?
We don't need to talk about it. Craig T. Nelson, though, the main guy, he named his pigs after the Packers from the 68 Super Bowl team. So, unfortunately, he's in Iowa. They don't really have a professional sports team to speak of.
Caitlin Clark.
That one could be
Could
Caitlin,
work.
one could be Clark. Yeah, there you go.
Caitlin and Clark.
There you go. Yeah, and
Yeah.
so just famous Iowans. Actually, the guy who invented chiropractic, he's from Iowa.
Well,
Daniel David Palmer. That's three
the
names.
foam finger was invented in Iowa too, wasn't it?
Yeah, so was the trampoline. So there you go. There's Daniel, there's David, there's Palmer, there's Caitlin, there's Clark,
There's Kittle.
there's Kittle,
There's Kinnick.
Kinnick.
Yeah, just go Caitlin, Clark, Kinnick, and Kittle.
Yeah. Right there. I mean, how many pigs you got, you know?
And Kirk. Isn't there a head coach named Kirk? I don't remember. It starts with an F.
What wasn't Superman from Iowa? No, he was from Kansas.
That's Clark Kent.
But Clark and Kent. But he wasn't from Iowa, was he? He was from Iowa.
Caitlin,
No.
Clark, and Kent. Kittle, Kirk, and Kinnick.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And just one called Kinetic, just for fun. Sounds fun on the tongue, you know? Yeah, well, what did it do? Yeah, I lost it. Well, you guys know when you have a thought.
Wasn't there a cornerback for the Hawkeyes with the last name King? Yeah.
Oh, Desmond King.
King, Caitlin, Clark, Kent, Kirk, Kinnick, and Kittle. That's all your pigs' names.
And Kinky. Just, why not?
Now all the Iowa State people are getting pissed at us, you know.
I don't know enough Iowa State people to care, but that's good. So you're off to a good start right there, my guy, Chad. You keep doing the thing, man. And hey, if it starts smelling like methane, get out the way. Can lose a few brain cells that way. Yeah. A little word of caution for the pig farmers. All right.
Well,
Another tip for all you pig farmers out there. Some grocery stores, when they're getting rid of, like, they don't sell like the chicken, or they got freezer burnt chicken or something, you can get that actually for free. Just tell them you'll take their stuff. You get free pig food. But just, don't go feeding them bone-in chicken wings. So you might lose Kittle that way. But anyways, they got the old food, and, pigs, they'll eat anything, for God's sakes. Yeah, that's what makes the bacon so good. All right. Yeah, there you go. Well, Miles, it's been another fun episode here on the Bellied Up Podcast. Now we're going to go do it live.
yes, we are. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Tip your bartender. We'll see you next one.
See you next one.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.